mother goes to her daughter's room just before she goes to sleep. "Where's your phone?" she asks, immediately suspicious. "What do you mean?" the girl replies. "Where is it?" "I don't know, downstairs," the girl says bluntly. But the mother is not one to be fooled. She searches the bed covers, under the pillows, and in the dresser, to no avail. At this point, the girl can't keep herself from uttering a slight laugh, which the mother doesn't fail to hear. So caught in the lie, the girl grudgingly leads her mother to her bathroom, where she has her phone stowed away in a drawer. Hi, I'm Zoe Rosenberg, and I'm 13 years old. I learned about Nigerian history and culture this year. I took away a lot of things from that unit, but something that really stood out to me was the manipulation involved in Nigeria, and the idea that people may be manipulating you in many ways. In my opinion, there are two types of manipulation, both which can come in many forms. The first is helping a person, or in Nigeria's case, a country, solely for your own personal benefit. We can see this happen in Nigeria's history in World War II, where the British improved the lifestyle of Nigerians to gain allies for themselves. In Nigeria, History, Identity, and Change, the author writes, "During World War II, the British further developed Nigeria's infrastructure. They built hospitals, harbors, railroads, airfields, and centers for learning nursing, carpentry, and other skills. The British aimed to increase Nigeria's economic efficiency, to bolster their war efforts, and to save money, not to improve life for the Nigerians. This sort of thing can happen easily in everyday life. We have all done this, whether we choose to admit it or not, like buttering up a parent to help get what we want. It's also been done to us at some time or other. In our everyday lives, we don't encounter the same type of harsh manipulation. However, we should be aware that we are constantly taking advantage of others and being taken advantage of too. The second type of manipulation is straight up lying. This is something we have all done, and what's more, we do it all the time. That doesn't make us liars, but we do lie. But once again, there is a line between white lies or childish ones and corrupt, greedy lies. This line is what defines whether what you are doing is simply bad or truly wrong. Lying about not taking a piece of candy or saying you are busy that weekend is okay. It isn't ideal, but we all do it. In Nigeria, during the presidential elections, there was a lot of corruption and rigging the system. Choices.edu states that during the presidential elections in Nigeria, people fought at the polls closed early, and the Nigerian National Democratic Party helped rig the election by allowing its supporters to vote more than once. There were suspicions about cheating in the system. In the Nigerian History Unit, I became more aware and familiar of manipulation. Manipulation is everywhere, in politics especially. Many have had suspicions about our own election corruption here in the United States, and it is important to be familiar with the topic. Before learning about Nigerian history, I used to think that such corruption and manipulation couldn't and didn't happen, just because it seemed so unreasonable to me. But we must understand that this sort of thing can happen, because it is happening. Everyone lies, everyone manipulates, whether on a small scale or a large one. This unit helped me be more aware of that. Learning about the complicated things that have happened in another country have helped me see what is happening in my own life, the things that have happened, and the things that are still to come. In further history studies, I can now look past the original surprise of what is happening and focus on more in-depth things like why and how it is happening. Learning about the complicated things that have happened in another country have helped me see what is happening here in our country. Just because we manipulate, that doesn't make us evil. It is when the manipulation becomes corrupt, directly harmful, violent, and sometimes illegal, when actions should be reconsidered. I don't necessarily believe that what the British or the Nigerians did was evil, but I do believe it was wrong. They both had their reasons for the things that they did, and they now look back upon those things and regret them. But they also learn from their mistakes, and we learn from their mistakes, and hopefully, will be able to learn from our mistakes too. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, hi. I just finished a TED Talk. I'm not sure this is really a great time.